Hey, that music we have.
It be nice, don't you like the beat? Like get you ready for the weekend. Like
hey, that music. Hey, I like that though. I ain't even really never paid that no attention.
until you sit here.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like.
Okay, that's a nice little girl. That's a nice
Yeah, they have a nice little groove to it. I ain't even think of it.
up, y'all. What's
What's
up?
going on, y'all?
Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Kerry, how you feeling over there?
It's tired. Like I'm very tired.
Are you?
Yeah.
You'll change this week too, though, right?
Yes. No. So I have. This is my second week of a new schedule change.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So last week was my first, which I mean that was still like tiring, but like it wasn't as like draining as this week because this week, guys, I actually started a 7-day cleanse. So it was Monday was my first day. So I'm on day 4 now, and when I tell you drained is the word. Like I'm on a 7-day cleanse.
But can you say that I told Kerry to do this cleanse last week? I told Kerry to start this cleanse last week when he was actually supposed to start the cleanse. Kerry, when did you start the cleanse?
I started the cleanse this Monday. Like I know the suggested advice was last week. I did, actually what was I was too lazy to go buy the cleansing pills and the like supplement. So I was too tired to go do it every day last week. So I finally went and got it this past weekend. And I started on Monday because, and the good thing is, well, the bad thing was I should have started last week because I wasn't training last week.
Yes.
So I wasn't training last week, meaning like I'm in the gym, like working out, trying to get fit.
That's your moves that y'all be doing?
Yeah. No. So we wasn't in the gym last week, but I didn't start the cleanse. I didn't start the cleanse last week, so I decided to start the cleanse this week, and it's like totally like taking me out. Like so I work out Monday, Wednesdays, and I'm supposed to do Fridays, but thank God, good. God always know how to work some things out in your face.
Terrible.
My trainer said he can't do Friday, and look at that. Oh my God. I'm so
the only reason he can't do Friday, y'all, is because he's having a class.
He is doing the class.
Having a class right like down the street from my house. I really wish I could go because I could like walk down there, get it in, and walk back home, but I can't. So y'all should definitely check that out. That's Body by Rico. Definitely check that out. It's gonna happen this Friday. I almost said Saturday because I want it to be a Saturday class because I can't make it tomorrow. But it's a Friday's class, Friday night's class. It's gonna be lit.
It is.
It's gonna be a vibe.
He's a pretty awesome trainer, but we not like shouting him out right now. I mean,
we're not talking about that right now.
Because I'm not gonna tell you, he questions my Christianity all the time, and that's okay. I'm not saying I'm the perfect Christian, but I pretty much like read him when he's working me out, like because you pay for what you get, and he's a good trainer. I ain't gonna lie. He's a good trainer.
I do want to say this. I do see we got a few people watching, and we got my sister in the building. My sister's in the building, Brianna Burge. Hey, sis. We got my cousin in the building, Twizzy. Hey. That's all I see. But if there's anyone else, please just comment down there and let us know that y'all in the building. I don't know if my watch party or like how I'm seeing this, but I definitely see my sister's in the building. So.
Oh, okay. So you guys, if you're watching from our watch party, because I don't want to shout all my people out then since we shout people out because I don't want to go there. But anyway, since we shout people out, but if you watch it on our watch parties, go to our page right now, y'all. Yes. You got to like our page, follow our page, because that's what we're live on. So we're live on Robin and Kerry Live. So if you could do us a favor, we still going to be here. We still going to be there. We're not going nowhere. So if you want to even leave our watch party and just go like our page and then just click on the video on the page and watch it, because we still want you to tune in with us. Yes, but we want to be able to see your comments too live. Sean Weathers just commented on my watch party, and I'm only shouting him out. Bree said, "Hey." Sean laughing. I don't know why Sean laughing, but Sean, you'll let me know later why you laughing.
Yeah, Sean. I miss church. I miss my church family.
So how's everybody doing though? Because that's one thing, we're not able to go to church.
We're not able to go to church. We're not able to see our family. We're not able to see our friends. Is everybody?
How's everybody going or doing through this pandemic, this quarantine situation? Is anybody quarantining? Like, I don't think I am.
Like this right now, this is like new for everybody. This ain't like nothing we've ever been through before. Like this is all new. So if you're struggling, if you're crying, if you're emotional, if you ain't holding up too well, let us know. Let's be vulnerable. Look, I'm all emotional. I'm always out. Let's be vulnerable. Like let's because you know what? We all in this together.
Definitely.
In this together. Kerry got water this time.
Water. Right now.
Kerry's detoxing.
Yes, I'm detoxing for real. And this is
Victor Phillips says he go to church. Victor, where you go to church at?
His church. He's a pastor. But I didn't want to say that. Yeah. I didn't want to. Hey, that's my brother. That's my little brother. Yes, that's my little brother. Shout out to him. No. This is K-Ron. His name K-Ron. But I don't know if I should be giving out his name up because he go by Richie. So that's my little brother though. Shout out to him.
You know they hate when you give out their government like.
I mean, yeah, I ain't give out the full because if you try to look them up, never mind. I ain't gonna even go there. Anyway.
They be like, don't give out my government. So, yeah.
That's my little brother though. So thank you for your support though. Thank you. You know, I support you too. Actually, my brother, he a rapper, so he was up in Columbus doing the show. He about to be on his way to Atlanta. You can be safe though. Be safe.
Come on, brother.
Yeah, so he doing his thing.
Yes.
God turning his life around.
Yes.
Yeah, proud of you. Keep going. So, yeah, you serve the church. You're the pastor of the church who serves.
Or is that the name of the church? The Serve Church.
The Serve Church. Yeah, you're right.
Is that the name of the church?
That is the name of the church.
Got
that
it.
Is the name of the church.
Where's that located?
Yes. So we got you.
Yeah.
The Serve Church. If y'all looking for a church home outside of New Prospect Baptist Church, where our pastor is Damon Lynch III. Anyway, definitely check out the Serve Church. Yeah, check it out. Y'all, if y'all on our watch party, because I'm seeing so many names pop up right now.
You're on our watch
our page because
actual party.
I sent some of y'all some requests to like it, like Dominique. I see you. Just joining Pittman.
Oh. Hey Dominique, is Dominique watching? I like
He's
Dominique.
watching.
Hey Dominique.
But I need him to go like our page though. Please.
All right.
Okay, Robin, don't do that. We're not gonna do that today. We're not gonna do it. So how y'all doing though? How y'all doing? Talk to us. We want y'all to talk to us. We are talking though today about keeping up with the Joneses.
Yes, we
whatever that may mean. Yeah, we want to talk about keeping up with the Joneses. So we definitely want y'all to talk back with us, comment, share your thoughts.
I don't know why when I think of this topic, I have really been, I know, I saw that too. I saw that too. But I really, every time I think of this topic, I don't know why I think of that song. And I don't know what's the name of the show, but moving on up, moving on up.
Moving on up. That's the Jeffersons. Because they moved on up to the pit house.
Yeah.
But did you not know? I mean, it's side topic. But did you not know that that show was supposed to be like the same? The penthouse was in the same building as Martin's apartment complex.
Oh.
Yeah. Because do you not remember
filming? It was there.
No. Like if you paid attention to some of the episodes in Martin, they would reference the Jeffersons.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to look that up and see.
Yeah, look it up. But I definitely, hey, Mrs. Producer, if you can pop up Trina Best comment, because this is my testimony.
They're coming.
Oh yeah. So I'm telling them, go like our page. Go watch the live on our page.
What's your testimony? Tell me, what's her comment?
My testimony is that I don't have a drink. I have water.
Isn't that beautiful? Kerry, if you get water, whether that's by choice or not.
It's okay though.
He's drinking water. I can't wait to tell Rico you drinking water. He committed. He's really committed.
I committed to this
We're
thing.
going to this event tomorrow, and I was like, "Well, Kerry, can you at least have a meal?" He was like, "No, I'm sticking to it." He finished.
I'm gonna stick to this thing.
I did mine a couple weeks ago, so mine is out the way. I already did
You
mine.
did hers.
It went really well too. It was really cleansing. It felt good. So yeah, Kerry does not have a drink, y'all. I'm gonna tell my dad too, because he said something. He said that too. He was like, "We're having a drink every time." I can't wait to be like that. He ain't had no drink this time.
I didn't have no drink.
He was sober this time.
The topic, so my other brother just commented on. So if you're just tuning in, the topic what we're talking about tonight is keeping up with the Joneses. Is it real or is it like reality or is it a facade? That's where we're going. Excuse me, something was in my eye. You know, I don't play about my eyes. If you know my eye testimony, oh, look at God. Won't he do it?
A lot of money, huh?
Yeah, I paid a lot of money. But anyway, so we're talking about keeping up with the Joneses. So we want to jump in. We're going to pose that first question. Just throw it out there. Who are the Joneses? That's the first question. Before we tackle this thing, we need to like kind of dive into
who do we consider the Joneses? Like, is that somebody that you consider to be the Joneses, like in your own personal life, or is that like, you know, who are you trying to keep up with?
Yeah. So who are these Joneses? I think that's what one thing we got to establish. Like Robin said, I think sometimes we have some Joneses in our lives, in our personal circles. Some of our friends, some of our close friends,
and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it can be anybody. It can be a coworker.
Your pastor.
Really?
Yeah, heck yeah. Not to be funny, some of these pastors out here eating more than corporate Americans, if that makes sense. Can you say corporate Americans? They're Americans, but they're in the corporate field. I know some pastors that make more than people that's in corporate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or that's living a better life than people that's in corporate. And I only used to reference pastors because, like, the church, since we already mentioned the church.
And if we haven't mentioned Kerry, very close to the church.
And I'm very close. Robin is too. She ain't gonna say it, but anyway.
He always trying to pull my card. I liked your brother's comment. Is this Caleb or no?
No, that's K-Ron.
K-Ron, okay.
Yeah. So Caleb is actually on my watch party. So Caleb, if you're listening to me, go like our page right now.
Yes,
do your brother a favor.
You can see your comments. He commented.
Yeah. So you're commenting and you're on my watch party, which I'm grateful. I'm thankful for everybody. I see Deborah on here. I see my brother K-Ron. I see Tanya Howard, Trina Best, Sean Weathers, Sahara, Shay. I'm gonna just call you Shay because it's so hard to say your real name. But anyway, Rita Marie, Dion. I see all you people on here. Do us a favor, go like
I love that he said those pastors be loaded like he's not a pastor.
Right. He is one. That's who.
Like, I know that's what I'm saying. Like, why he saying it like he ain't a pastor?
That's one of the Joneses I was trying to keep up with. I was at DJ's a couple Sundays ago and dude pulled up. I'm like, hey, I swear I ain't gonna play you though. I thought it was like the drug dude. Like that car was like bad. I mean, it is what it is. The tinted windows and everything. I was stereotyping like a man. In one of our old episodes, I stereotyped.
Yes. Oh. I mean, they're making good money.
He's making good money. And that's God though.
He said he works for a living though, so he's just like a pastor.
He works for a living. He owns his own business.
He's absolutely right.
People do want to be more than what they're not. In a sense, Deborah, at least in my opinion, because we're only stating opinions. In a sense, though, I think that's true and not true. Like it's both. Like I think that people see what they want for themselves, and I don't think it's bad that they go after it. At least that's what I told myself mentally. That's.
But is that a form of jealousy, though? To me, like I feel like, and this may be getting off of the question, but is keeping up with the Joneses a sign of jealousy? Like, do you all feel like that's like a sign of jealousy? Like you see something going great for your peer, for your friend, for someone you know, maybe a coworker, and you're so jealous that you want what they have, so you go after it. And sometimes, most of the time, when you're keeping up with the Joneses, you can go broke trying to keep up with that person. You can go into debt, or you can lose everything trying to keep up with the people who make it look good.
I definitely agree. But I don't know if I want to say jealousy in a sense.
Really?
Yeah, only because I mean I guess that's when you got to break down what jealousy is. Because if I so like with you, from the outside looking in, your whole life is glamorous. I don't know what you got to go through from A through Z to
Are
get.
you just using me as an example? Or are you saying
No,
that?
I'm using you as an example. I'm using you.
Over here, like let's talk about it. My whole heart is
Okay.
down right now.
Can I say this too? No, first off, let's go back. I went back to our first ever conversation. 2000 like
This?
like no, me and your first ever conversation when I first like saw you at the church. Like I wrote you on Facebook. So our conversation go back like and I was like, oh my God, like you look so awesome. Like I feel like I need to hang out with you. You said I definitely agree. Like go back and look at our Facebook comments. This is how we started hanging out.
Such a creep.
I know, creep. Your mama maiden name is Jones. That is crazy. So you keeping up with yourself in a sense, but that's not what we're talking about. We ain't like come on now.
I like that though.
That's Caleb. That was Caleb.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was Caleb.
Oh, Caleb.
No, so but no, so my point is like from the outside looking in, it's not that I was jealous of anything because I didn't know what it took from you to get the A to Z. But I'm like, oh my God, like that girl, you drove, you stayed fashionable, like you was doing all this stuff, like so like I'm like, oh my God, like I'm the same. Well, actually, I'm older than you. I'm not driving. I felt like I wasn't fashionable, even though one of the comments was like, because I asked her, I was like, what do you think about me? Like this was so weird. I feel like I was trying to get on with you though. That sounds. I'm not lying. Like I read that whole thing.
I'm not like Kerry right now. He's so weird.
I'm not lying. Like I read that whole thing. I was like, oh my God.
I swear, as soon as this ends, I'm going.
That is funny. No, but like. I don't think it's always jealousy because, like, even with me, like personally, like I have friends in my circle who are like really doing well for themselves. Of course, they're older than me. Some of them are older than me. They're working in their professions. Some things that you know what I mean. They're going after some things that they've been wanting to do their whole life. I don't see it as jealousy of like, oh, now I'm about to start my own thing. It's not that I'm doing it because they're motivating me though. I don't want to use the word jealousy. I like to look at it as motivation to push me to the next level.
Okay, I guess like you're inspired, maybe. Okay, maybe I should use the word you're more inspired by the. I don't know though. Like keeping up with Joneses to me, the majority of the time that I've heard it, it's been used in like a bad tense, like a. You're just trying to keep up with the Joneses. Like you ain't even got. To me, it's like you don't even have it. Like you don't even have what it takes to get that purse or to get that car or to have that.
Okay, so my question is though with that, and this is just a question. So like, do you have to have a certain amount of money to buy what you want? Like, so if the purse costs $500, you should have 1,000, or
yes, I believe it. Absolutely, like
okay.
Your last $500, because in that case, I'm sure you still have bills. Like you still need to get groceries. Like you still need to live. Like if I can't buy it twice.
Oh, that's a good way. So maybe
I can't buy it twice.
So if you can't buy it twice, don't buy it.
Anybody else agree with me? If anybody else agree with me, like you know, if that's a thing, like if someone else believes in that, like if you can't buy it twice, do you even? I
don't know, Robin, because. Like I might not be able to buy it twice this week. Next week I can't.
You're annoying. I just feel like if we look at things like that, like if I can't buy it twice, and not even just saying right now, I don't know, maybe next week too. Like if you can't buy it twice, then can you even afford it? Like we were talking about this earlier. Where's your point at, Kerry? Because we were talking about this earlier, and Kerry made such a good point. Like we not practice, but like have these conversations and make good points before coming on. But Kerry made a good point earlier, and it's just slipping my mind. But
no, I think it was. So it's this thing, because I was doing a little research. So it's this effect called the Diderot effect. And so it's the concept of buying new things, but then you also like, and while you're buying new things, you have to buy something new. So you buy an outfit. Now you need to buy a new pair of shoes, or you buy a house. That's the example that we was using. You buy this house, which me and Robin was talking about, and now because I bought this house and I bought the biggest house that I could afford, and I got all these rooms now, and I got all this. Now I need to furnish this house. So the effect of that is now I bought the house. Now I got to buy the furniture, and now I got a yard. So now I got to buy yard furniture, and I got to buy lawnmowers and all this stuff. But we do that stuff, and I definitely skipped a whole lot of stuff. But we buy this stuff because, in a sense, it goes with that whole keeping up with the Joneses factor, versus buying something subtle like what we.
That's in your tax bracket, like something you can afford. Like Alex, I love her comment. Alex said, if the wallet is $500 and you only have $5 in it, something is wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody $1,200 purse. Boom. What did he say? Where are all these comments? Like, where are they at?
Don't buy a $1,200 purse if you don't have $4,000 in savings. But then too, so even going with that,
but that was my point that I was trying to get you to remember that you made earlier. It was like most of the time, a lot of people don't even have $1,000 to put their hands.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
To put their hands on in the case of an emergency. Like, so why are we out here like buying like?
So yeah, that definitely was the point. So it is like we do so much to try to keep up.
Yes, that's what.
And then once we're trying to keep up, so we buying these new outfits, we buying the new cars, we out buying $150 meals to like stunt on people, and when it comes down to it, and an emergency happens, the furnace breaks down, the lawnmower even goes out, and that's lawnmowers ain't even that expensive, but the lawnmower go out. You can't even replace that because you can't even put your hands physically on $1,000. That's the sorry thing, or that's the thing where like if you're trying to keep up, that's when you need to stop. Like if you don't have the back end to support yourself. And I'm not gonna lie, this is me giving myself advice because I've done it before.
Same,
I've definitely done it before.
Bad at it. Like, I mean, I'm definitely just as bad at it. Absolutely, it is overwhelming. Like, because at that point, you're not even living your real life. Like, you're attempting to live someone else's life. You're attempting to live in someone else's tax bracket. You're attempting to live off someone else's. You know what I mean? No, that's not your own. Like,
definitely
live within your own means.
And I think the hardest thing for me, because I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
When I first started it, like hanging out with the group of friends that I hang out with, and I'm not gonna put names on it, but it was so. Look at you now. You want me to give friends like I'm just now. But when I first started hanging out with them, like I had these older people who's doing like some great thing. They in their career. Nobody was taking me serious because I'm the old goofy Kerry, the little brother. Oh, that's just Kerry type situation. And they had all this stuff going on. They were buying new cars. They was buying houses. Some was getting married. They were just doing all this stuff, like stayed like fashionable. Like they doing all this stuff, like shopping every weekend. Like I'm telling you, me and one of my friends, we still do it. Like every time we get together, I promise, we go to stores and it's like, you like these shoes? Oh, I'm gonna get them. Oh, you like this? I'm gonna get it. Oh, like that's how.
Me and you used to do that. Like we used to go to the mall. We weren't buying the same things, but we would go to the mall and just be shopping, like just shopping, like talking. Oh, I need a shirt for this. I need a shirt. Don't need no shirt. Like you don't need no shirt. You don't need no shoes. You don't need no shirt. Like just trying to look good.
So we still need to figure out, and we want you to comment and let us know who you think the Joneses are in your mind. Tell us who you think the Joneses are. But we want to move on to question number 2 that we dropped is, do you believe that the concept of keeping up with the Joneses is mental or is it just human nature? like, do you believe that it's a mental like concept, like you mentally make yourself believe this, or do you think it's just human nature, like it's in our human thing, like it's just natural for us to like be so competitive in a sense where because me and you in the same circle, or because I see you over there doing this, I feel like I need to up you? Because I don't want to say I was researching this, like I told you, I was looking into this. It's not even because I thought it was like a cultural thing. I wanted to go culturally and be like, oh, this is what
Black people.
a certain people do.
Were you gonna say black people? Let's be real.
Yeah. So I was gonna say that because that's like, so I'm black, so of course I'm thinking like I only know black. Not really. No, I don't really just know.
I don't know why.
That's black. That's a lie. But anyway, so but I was researching it, and like I saw so many other cultures talking about this same topic, the concept of keeping up with the Joneses. White people, Indian, Asians. I saw like you can look at this concept up, and everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. Like, so I thought like, could it been like a black thing? Because I saw this thing on Facebook. It was a black little emblem, or it's supposed to be like a man, two men, and the black man was trying to climb up the tree, and the other black man was pulling them down, and then they had the white emblem, and then the man was like holding his hands up so that the white man can go up. So the crab in the bucket type effect. I thought that was what it was, like with this whole like Jones's effect. So I see you doing better, I feel like I need to up you. And that happens in our circles. That happens from people that we see off, like the Beyoncés and stuff. People think that they can live her life. We see these reality shows. I'm not gonna lie. Me and Robin mimic my house or my place. When I had this concept, I watched Housewives of Atlanta, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I want the whole. Have y'all been like, okay?
Y'all should see Kerry's place.
Yes, you should. Like, you already see this picture. Like, I'm not lying to you. Like, I
want wine bar. Like, he has like
wine bar. Like, I had this whole thing.
Oh, I'm talking a wine selection. That's why every time he get on here, he got a different glass of wine.
I keep up with the wine. Like
I'm talking, it's fancy. Like, I went over one day, we were supposed to be building something. He had like little cheese and crackers and chips. It was all cute.
Like I watch Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm gonna keep up with these Joneses because I had fruit. I had some crab dip. It was like a crab salad. It's like the best. But anyway, with some crackers, some fruit, fresh fruit. Like they had the wine set out. And guess what? Robin didn't eat nothing. We ended up going to a restaurant.
Yeah, we ended up going to a restaurant. No, but the crab dip was different. I had never had crab dip. Like, I love seafood, and I don't think I had ever had crab dip. So it was good.
She said, Alex says I do like nice things though. That has nothing to do with other people. Just had to throw that in and then give us a tour. Maybe another day. I definitely will. My place stay nice.
You need to give us a tour. It's complete, honey. It look good.
So and that was another thing. Like we talked about this earlier. I felt like moving into my place. Like I wasn't moving into an Airbnb or doing all that stuff. Yeah. I wanted to come in pictures on the wall. Like literally, I got a wall over to my left of just pictures of myself. Like all this stuff had to been. This concept was put together. Well, thanks to Robin. I'm gonna give her kudos.
Thank you. I've been waiting. Like, wow. Let me tell you, I decorated that whole place.
He decorated my place. It is like we decorated it together.
Begging the people. That's all me.
It was a partnership. But no, y'all. So the question is, do you feel that the concept of keeping up with the Joneses is mental, or is it a human nature? I saw Mikey says she feel like it's both.
I want to address that. Deborah says she thinks it's mental because not everyone wants to keep up with the. Yeah, she says she thinks it's mental because everyone don't want to keep up with the Joneses. So it's not just a.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Yeah.
But in a sense, I think that it is because I think so. You say you want nice things, and so and that's the thing too. Because I'll say I'm not keeping up with the Joneses either, and I went and got a 2019 car. I went and furnished my whole place.
Kerry got money though, y'all.
Don't say that, because you remember old episodes. People use you when they.
That's true.
That's hello.
No. That's true. Kerry got money though, y'all. Don't let him fool you.
No, you got
nobody but himself. Alex says Kerry. Yes, Kerry. Alex is literally
gallery wall. Yeah.
That.
And actually, what I'm going to do though is I'm going to add to at least 3 more pictures up there, or 3 more frames, and then I'll show you that.
It's ridiculous.
I only got 3, but it's 3, 4, 5 like photos up there, and then I got this big one. But I'm gonna add more. Then I'll get you back to my gallery.
I don't know if I feel comfortable with like making a wall of Robin. Like, I don't know. Like,
the concept from you. Like when I thought of this, I was like, Robin would do this. So Robin, Alex says keeping up with the Joneses is when you're trying to do things that you can't afford to do.
I said that earlier. Absolutely. You're living outside of your own tax bracket.
But technically, no, but you can't tell me that. You can't, like, no, and I don't mean like you personally, but the person on the outside can't tell me that I can't afford this.
But
like,
you can't afford it.
But if you make it work, I can make people believe, and I know people like this. I know people that make people believe that they're loaded.
Oh yeah.
But they rent still get paid. They gas and electric still get paid. Their gas is still in the car. They don't ask for handouts type stuff. But they make this life so believable, and we see this often though. Like, at least in my opinion, we see it off the reality TV. I don't care what you say. We don't know if those people own those houses. We don't know if those people paying for those spa treatments that they paying for. It could be something that the show is taking care of.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, that's their job. Like, they're hired on. If you audition for a show too, you can get up there. That don't mean you got the money.
But listen, it doesn't matter about someone else knowing whether or not you can afford that. I think it's more about when you can afford it. When, again, like I said, if you came back twice, yes, you're attempting to keep up with the crowd. Like, you wanna, because basically that's who the Joneses is, the crowd. Like, you wanna run with the crowd. Like, no.
Robin, I just want to let you know that you answered the question. You said that's who the Joneses is. It's the crowd.
Yeah.
Y'all, if you was looking for an answer, the crowd.
Yeah, no. So yeah.
No, because I made a joke. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm gonna go back. I think a lot of sermons promote this concept. The church can be very materialistic. Pastor, I'm not gonna go off of your comment, because a lot of places, even outside the church, are materialistic. I don't want to just pinpoint the church. So anyway, I have pics ready to print for a gallery wall of myself, but I move slow and take too long to get pics printed and framed. Alex, if you need help, let us know. Me and Robin stay ready to come do some like work.
Yeah. But Alex, would you put that in your office, or would you because Alex is married, like, would you have like a
it better be in your house, like in the living room. In the living room.
In your office? You just put that in your house, Alex? I want to know. Like,
I hope so, because you deserve it, and your husband deserve to see you every time he come in there. Yeah. Those shows are living on a lot of credit and free sponsorships. That's what it is. And I think that concept, though, actually, I'm not saying it need to be publicized, but it need to be put out there, because reality TV get us caught up. And I said us because it get me caught up all the time. I be watching it like, oh, I got my friends. We about to go get colonics. You know what? That's an $80 treatment that we about to just go throw away on an enema, because I saw it on Housewives of Atlanta. I told my friends we all going to get colonics after I do this 7-day cleanse, because I can't do all that at one time. That's too much. So but that's the concept. I think people need to know that reality TV ain't always real.
It's not. That's
the facade.
That's the facade. I was just gonna say that's the facade part of it. So yeah. I'm still waiting on Alex to answer my question because I want to know if that wall is just in her house.
Put the wall in your house. Put the wall in your house.
If it's in your office, like Alex, where are you putting all these pictures of Alex? Although, shout out to Alex because Alex dropped fire. Was that this week? Was that this week? Alex dropped that fire. Did you see the fire that Alex dropped?
What'd she say?
It ain't what she said. It was how she was looking, honey. She dropped I think it was like a workout photo shoot, maybe her and some friends, or I don't know.
Oh, I gotta check that out. Okay, Alex. She said, laugh out loud. So for the office, we have a huge map, and I want to put pics up.
That's nice.
That's cute. That's cute. Not the concept.
Changed it to us instead of just like her.
Yeah, not the concept I was thinking about. But we're on two different boats. Alex is married. I'm here alone, and I'm okay with it.
Her husband and her. Okay.
So that's different. That's different, Alex. We like it.
I like it.
So no, we Robin actually said something, but I'm definitely having a short-term memory loss. But anyway, we're gonna move on really quick to that third question, just so we can throw it out there, so you can throw some stuff back. Do you believe that your peer circle can influence your will to keep up with the Joneses? We already kind of hit on it.
Yeah, we did. We really did. Because definitely, I mean, all your girls is rocking, I don't know, 30-inch weaves.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, that is a thing. No, 30-inch weaves is definitely
a thing. Okay. Yes, I agree, Alex. Good on all of you.
No, Alex, don't do it.
Go for it.
No.
There's nothing wrong with it. Do this. One side of wall of you, one side of wall of him, and then in the middle, y'all together. Look, this just came to me. Look at God. A wall of you, a wall of him, and then together. It's a unit, but you're separate. Don't lose who you are for that middle piece. But don't forget.
I love her idea of they have a huge map and they want to put pictures of.
I like that. That's beautiful. Me and Robin gonna do that because actually me and Robin was supposed to be living together. But
he keeps saying this.
I feel like that. I feel it's the truth. It's okay. You can keep up with me. It's okay. That wall probably cost me every bit of $20. So if you want to keep up, come on, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
I got more to add to it though, so if you want to keep up with the Gordons. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Say yes.
Joy, that is Joy. Joy Lewis. You remember Joy
from church? Right?
I'm throwing all her business, but anyway.
From church, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The one that we used to all fight over.
Ooh.
Oh, we got quiet.
I don't know because I don't know what.
You don't know about the Joy story?
I think that was before me. I think that was
definitely there, but you weren't like involved, but you was there. It was JC. It was JC and myself.
Oh,
she was in the
she is.
Yeah.
I know who that is.
Yeah. She's actually in Vegas right now. She's from Cincinnati.
Yes, I did see her. Yes,
see her pictures on Facebook. Yeah, pretty pictures. She's very photogenic. Shout out to her. Pat Key says separate. No.
S1 baby. S1 wife. S1. I think she's talking to Alex.
Yeah.
I think she's saying like BS1. I don't know.
Yeah. I think she's talking about the.
She just joined though. I know she just joined. She has something to do. So yeah.
PYT Keys, the original one, is on. Shout out to you. If you're watching us, definitely let us know that you're watching. Our producer is doing a great job. We want to shout out to her just really quick because she's getting us our comments from our watch party since y'all went go like
27 pieces.
He's very shady though.
He's so shady.
I like that.
Every Thursday though, he's so I love it.
I love it.
Because he's
I'm here for it.
It just randomly comes like talking about the 27 pieces.
So I definitely want to throw out there because, like Robin said earlier, me and her had a conversation about the topic. Danielle, I saw OMG, Kerry. Danielle, you definitely was there during that time, so I know you know everything.
Oh, you talking about the Joy situation?
Yeah, the Joy situation.
I think it was before I remember hearing about it though. I do remember.
Like we went on church trips and everything, and Joy was in the middle of everything. Just the FYI, shouting out them church trips. There's a whole lot going on them church trips. Too much going on them church trips. Anyway,
You telling me don't let my kids go on church trip?
no. So keeping up with the Joneses though was the topic today. I just want to shout out or throw out there, be mindful or be careful of what you take into on like the consumer situation because TV, reality shows, Facebook, this social media platforms, these influencers, they can be tricky, y'all. They can get us caught up into that whirlwind, into that Diderot effect. I'm learning something. Into that Diderot effect. Look it up. It's that effect that feel like because you got this, you need to go buy this, to buy that, and it just keeps spiraling into a consumer spiraling financial whirlwind situation. I just made that whole thing up, but it's true. It happens. I've done it. Like I've done it. Even this past weekend, like I had to check myself. Like I'm going on a date, which like pray for me.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
No, no. But but I felt like I went and bought some shoes because for a date.
You went and bought shoes for that date?
And then it turned around and was like, I called my friend and I was like, I need some shorts. I want these like these track type shorts to go with these shoes. Like I had this whole concept.
Wow, what was this?
This was Saturday. It was Friday. It was Friday.
Calling me for your little outfit advices.
I called you. No, I called you and twice. And now I'm about to get upset because I called you twice and the phone went and I FaceTimed you twice and the phone kept going to voicemail. Jerome answered the phone because he's my backup. Robin is my go-to, but Jerome is my backup. And he answered the phone. And I didn't mean to shout him out like that because now he's going to be like, he's not going to answer the phone because I said backup. But anyway, he answered the phone.
Okay, I do remember that. I'm sorry.
My name was popping up. I was getting upset. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't remember getting a call about an outfit this weekend. That's all I was saying.
But no, so I had to go to make sure you have the mask to match. Alex, I have to be mindful of that because I have to start wearing my mask more.
Yeah, he's terrible.
I have to because I got these heart issues and I feel suffocated. Like I can't breathe. Like literally. Like I'm not claustrophobic or anything. But like in this mask, I'll be like hyperventilating type situation. So I'll take it off real fast. So
Joy said, "What's the Joy story?" She want to know. She obviously wants
Joy story. There was joy when I think about what she did for me. But anyway, that was my past. We're just talking about we was young. I didn't even know who I was back then. Her family told me a lot about myself. Taught me a lot about myself. I love my family. Huh?
Nice.
Yeah. Joy is a good person, good young lady. But that's my past anyway. Moving on. So y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. Keeping up with the Joneses, it's been in the past, it's in the present, and I'm definitely sure it's gonna be in the future.
Yeah, it's nothing that's ever down.
I feel like you don't have to do
your mom or your grandma saying keeping up with the Joneses. It's just keeping up with the Joneses. Girl. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses.
But don't let and this is Kerry talking. This is not fact. This is my opinion. In my opinion, don't let somebody else's opinion of what you should be doing dictate what you want to do too, though. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I can afford trips. I can afford clothes. I can afford keep paying all this money for dinner because I want to afford it, and I made a way for myself to afford it. My mom used to tell me, "You trying to keep up with them? You can't keep up with them. You doing this? You can't do that." But I can't let that affect what I want to do for myself either. Though. So don't let that affect what you know you can do for yourself. Now it's like what Alex and Robin said. Now if you broke, busted, and disgusted, and you just trying to keep up with your friends and keep up with the facade of life, don't do it. But if you know that you financially can make this happen, why not?
My rule is if I can't buy it twice.
I like her rule. I think I'm gonna steal it. She gonna get upset, but I'm stealing it.
Go for it. Everyone should live by that. You can't buy it twice, you don't need it.
Now, what about trips? Now, if you can't afford the trip twice, Should you not go?
Different though. See, that's my thing from materialistic things.
Because we're going out of town. We are going out of town.
But for trips, I feel like trips are like, that's a memory. Like, I just feel like that's a memory.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm willing to pay what it takes to go on it. If I have the energy or if I want to go on a trip, I'm paying whatever I need to pay to go over the trip.
So, and the ultimate thing is, though, live your best life. We get one life to live. Make sure that you're taken care of financially. You're being responsible. If you're being responsible financially, live your best life. We only get one life to live.
So yeah,
that's true. I do it. Or at least I don't think it's I don't think that is a thing though. Can we get that last comment back up? The victim. Yeah. So I don't think it's keeping up with the Joneses trying to impress them. You trying to impress your date. I don't think that's keeping up with anybody. Like I want to look nice. I want to smell nice. The best smells, perfume. They say it's called perfume. I can't even say it. Perfume is not cheap. So if I want to go buy some expensive perfume to make myself smell good, cologne. Well, cologne is different. They said cologne is like toilet water. It says it on.
All right, yeah, we wrapping this thing up, y'all. We wrapping this thing up. Thank y'all so much for watching, y'all.
But y'all know.
Talking about, please like our page. Please definitely like our page at Robin and Kerry Live. Follow us both on Instagram, at our personal pages, but definitely like our page. We'll be here every Thursday night at 7:30. Yeah. Make sure you come back and join us. PM. That's the evening. Do not come in the morning.
We'll be asleep. No, I'll be at work. On my way to work.
No, not working out.
I'll be on my way to work.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the workplace next week. So, yeah. And next week's show. Do we have next week's topic? Do we
talk about next week's topic?
We may be winging it.
Next week, health and wellness. We have to confirm him.
We have to confirm that. We have to confirm that. But yeah, that was an idea that we had. But actually, they are going. I don't know. Just as a.
So we're gonna confirm that because we want to get our trainer. That's the concept. We want to bring our trainer on, talk about health and wellness next week. So y'all, let's talk. Because I got a story. Robin got some stories.
Definitely. That's our whole goal.
We're changing our life. So we want to talk about that. And also, you can become a sponsor on the show by supporting through Zelle or our Cash App. If you want to just pour into us, we're definitely grateful and thankful for it, however you do. But we also want to thank and remember to shout out Poppy's Therapeutic Corner for all your therapeutic needs. Definitely, we want y'all to support them. If you need to talk to somebody, they're there. They have professional therapists that are there to talk. They're actually an African-American practice. So if you're looking for it don't matter which race you are, but if you're looking for an all African-American practice, it's a young lady in the city of Cincinnati who's doing some big things in the city, in the therapy world. So check Poppy's Therapeutic Corner out. We are thankful for them. So check them out. Again, check us out next week for Health and Wellness Talk with Robin and Kerry Live.
All right, guys. Bye. Have a good night.
Go.